Hey everyone, it's Alec on the bridge of the USS Aries for your February 2025 Axanar update. So to answer the first question that I keep getting is, when's Axanar coming out? We're hoping to have it released this summer. As you know, last year, in January of last year, we finished principal photography. We have 20 actors in the can. Just for point of reference, Prelude only had 6. We have 20. 2 episodes, each about 15 minutes long. And so far, it's amazing. This past week, we laid down the narration track that Orion Akaba, our narrator who plays John Gill, did for Prelude to Axanar. So he's back, and we're excited to have him back. And we're deep in post-production. So what does that mean? Well, first step is Dana is doing rotoscoping of little flaws in the makeup that we found on a couple of the actors. As that's getting done, he's also working on the backgrounds, and we've got multiple backgrounds. Of course, we've got the Klingon background, which is bigger and better than ever. We've got Federation backgrounds that we have to do. So Dana's working on that. And you might think, well, just slap those two together, the green screen shot and the background, and you're good to go. It's not that easy. Actually, because our camera is moving, Dana has to work in his program and figure out where the camera is and what the camera angles are. And he's doing so much work to make sure that the background matches the camera move. We have a new compositor, Steven, who's amazing and starting to work with Dana to make sure that the green screen compositing on the backgrounds is flawless. Composers are also working on the music now because episode 4 is locked, and that means that nothing's really going to change. Of course, there's just previs for the visual effects right now, but it's the shot that then gets rendered, and once the rendered version is done, it gets substituted for the previs. So there's really no time change. It's the same exact shot. So episode 4 is locked. Composers are working on that. Visual effects is still being rendered for that. The visual effects team is done with episode 4 previs, and they're now rendering everything that we've approved. We've already seen the first shots start to roll off the VFX line, and they're looking awesome. Episode 5 previs is about 50% done. We've got a lot of very complex shots the VFX team is working on because we're talking about the Battle of Axanar. So we want to make sure we get it right. The VFX team started working on the interior of the Geronimo-class shuttle bay, which is an important aspect for the film, and also the transporter room, because that plays a role as well. These are all 3D rendered models, and we're pretty excited about what we're seeing so far. Transporter room especially matches real closely with what the concept art was 10, 11 years ago when we were working on Prelude to Axanar for the Axanar movie. So that's where we are right now. We're really excited, working our butts off. Dana Wagner is working full time on the post-production. We're so excited. Thank God he retired last year, because now he actually has time to waste entire days upon Axanar. But he's doing a great job. Everyone's working their butts off. Now, some other things for you. First of all, now we have a Substack. What is Substack, you may ask? Well, it's kind of like a blogging, writing platform that's really popular with journalists and writers. And I am starting to write kind of the history of Axanar, dating all the way back to 2010, when I first came up with the idea, and we first were at Star Trek New Voyages, and we were talking about how we were going to work together to get Axanar off the ground. So I'm just kind of going through, and every couple days I write an article chronicling the history of Axanar. So check out our Substack. The other thing you want to check out is our BlueSky account. BlueSky is kind of like the Twitter replacement that everyone's moving towards. Now, if you really want all the behind-the-scenes photos, special videos, things that we're not putting anywhere else, check out our Patreon campaign. So for as little as $2 a month, we're posting 3-4 times a week. I just posted a special update video just for the Patreon donors. We're giving all the everything that comes off the VFX lines getting posted there first. It's really a great way to just keep in touch with us and see what's happening and get excited about what's coming out. And finally, check out the Axanar store. We finally got everything from the old Aries Studio store up on Axanar.com. So just go to Axanar.com, look for the store link in the upper right, and everything, all the great Axanar swag is available to you there. So please check it out. So make sure you follow us on the Axanar Newsletter. Just sign up on Axanar.com. You'll see the link that says Newsletter. That way you're getting all the emails from us. We're doing live streams on YouTube. We're posting blogs on Axanar.com. So there's lots of ways to keep up with what's happening. Anyway, we appreciate you guys being patient. We think this is a big year. We're real excited. I think we're on a really strong path to get this out this summer. And if you have any questions, you can always email me, alec@axanar.com. But really, follow us on YouTube, sign up for our newsletter, follow our Substack, our BlueSky account, and as always, live long and prosper.